high fly ball carrying, but underneath it is Sherwood. Runner tries to advance, and he will. So a sac fly for Dikowski advances the runner to third base. So Bogan stands on third with one out. Connor Reed, who is playing center field tonight for the Panthers, will step in, left-handed hitter against the left-handed pitcher.
Now Northwood with an opportunity to bring the leadoff hitter around.
Ball high. Brady trying to settle in here. Straight back foul. Ball and a strike. Connor Reed is a junior at Northwood High School. Curveball, strike. Ball and 2 strikes now as Kelly tries to work out of this mini jam with a runner on third, 1 out. Ball out. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Reed at the plate for the Panthers, a .273 hitter looking for his first RBI of the season.
Fouled off left side. And some baseball hitting metal. Brady Kelly, the junior southpaw for the Lions. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pop back out of play. So we're going to retrieve a lot of baseballs.
Yes.
No souvenirs here in Elkhart.
Get those back in play rather quickly.
Remains 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Drives in a run. Becker races over to field it, but a clean single for Connor Reed, and Northwood jumps out first.
Northwood brings around the leadoff hitter. Reed gets his first RBI of the season. Panthers strike first.
First baseman, Mason Warren.
Mason Warren, the first baseman, will come to the plate for Northwood. He's another left-handed hitter against the southpaw Kelly.
Warren at the plate, a 200 hitter, 2 RBIs, 5 walks.
Ball low. Good secondary lead by Reed. Very aggressive. Schreiner will cast an eye down towards first base. Ball low, gets away from Max.
Pass ball.
And Schreiner will tell you he should have had that one. Pass ball. So Reed advances to second. 2 balls to the batter, Warren.
So that moves Reed over to second base in scoring position now with 1 out.
Beauty of baseball is it's played 90 feet at a time. 3 balls, apparently just missed. And expect Warren likely to take. We'll see what Coach Reisdorf has in mind. Takes ball 4. So the second walk of the inning for Kelly puts runners on first and second, and Coach Rost is going to have a word with his junior left-hander.
Yeah, Kelly up to 25 pitches and just recording 1 out so far. He's only thrown 12 strikes.
So Coach Ross will give some advice and hopefully steady the young left-hander. Infield with him. course, the eclipse also eclipsed to a degree. I think we were done with the eclipse by the time the men's national championship for college basketball Division I last night. And unfortunately, our home state team couldn't pull the upset, the Purdue Boilermakers, but what a great year for them.
Yeah, just the amount of Hoosier players on that Purdue team, players from the state of Indiana, really something to be proud of there.
And I think maybe those Indiana Hoosiers might take note.
Yes, hopefully.
Coach Woodson. So we're back ready for action. Swinging and missing is Bo Patterson. He's the DH tonight for Northwood. So Kelly works ahead.
Patterson out there, a 250 hitter, 5 RBIs, on base percentage of 4.
There's a drive to center field. Becker's on his horse, still on his horse, and he's going to watch it go over the fence. A 3-run home run for Bo Patterson. Oh, my. 4-0 Northwood.
Moves his RBI total from 5 to 8 in just one swing.
Well, you were very prescient, Keith. Wind blowing to center, to right center, and Bo Patterson didn't miss it. And this is a big ballpark, too, so that's a prodigious clout. 4-0 Panthers.
That wind's really made a turn since we started. It was blowing straight out center, now moving more to right. That's some pretty good clip there.
So 3 RBIs for Patterson. Carson Mashak at the plate. Bases cleared, but only 1 out. First pitch swinging. Out of play.
Kelly now up to 28 pitches.
Brady just has to settle down. That ball's out. Ball and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls. Here's a good look at Brady. Ball 4. Some action now in the Elkhart Lions bullpen, as that is the 3rd walk of the inning by Kelly.
The next batter.
It looks like that's Guess going out to the bullpen.
So Mashak draws the walk. Perry steps in. Landon Perry playing left field tonight for Northwood. He's the 7th place hitter. Still only 1 out. Mashak with a pretty good lead. He goes. Bunt in the air, foul. On that one, Keith, Brady's struggling, but with that big a lead, he's got to go over to first base.
Yeah.
He can't allow the runner to get that big of a jump, and as a left-handed pitcher, he has a distinct advantage. He's got to be able to hold the runner. But we're early in the season. There's a lot of coaching moments that we've already seen so far this year, and that was another one. Runner goes. Called strike. Throw down. Safe. Stolen base for Mashak.
That's his first stolen base of the season. Now moves him into scoring position.
And there haven't been a lot of stolen bases against the Lions. Schreiner, really nice job behind the plate. Pitchers have done a nice job of holding runners. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Perry fans for the 2nd out. And we're going to get one of our North Side CarQuest Auto Parts replay.
There's a home run earlier in the inning. You can see that flag blowing out there. It's helping that ball. It didn't need much help at all, as that was a huge charge put into that ball.
And all the excitement of Bo Patterson. I'd be excited too, Bo. And that was amazing. Our friends from Bowling Vision Center. Amazing happens here. And a shout out to all of our sponsors of Michiana Video, which support Elkhart High School athletics. One ball. Ball two. This is Ryder Ransberger.
He's a 273 hitter.
Runner goes. Bouncing ball. Rost fields it, holds it. Infield hit.
Yeah, just a slow roller. Good job of keeping that ball and just eating it.
He saves a run. So another hit for
The next batter, this second baseman, Nathan Schrock.
the Panthers. Nathan Schrock, the ninth man in the order. 2 outs here, first and third.
What does that mean, number 2 courtesy? He's running for our catcher.
Is that number 1?
Number 2,
He said number 2.
Aiden Jones, pitch running.
So we have a courtesy runner for the catcher.
That means the catcher can.
First pitch swinging off the right-hand side. Weaver giving a chase. Everybody's giving a chase.
Yeah, fair ball.
And that ball fell fair. So a base hit for Schrock drives in a run, and that makes it 5-0.
The next batter, the pitcher.
Keith, it
Mason
seemed like
Bogan.
the ball was held up, but nobody was really racing over to get it.
No one took charging after that ball, and unfortunately it fell in fair territory.
So 5-0, and Northwood is batted around. Mason Bogan, he walked and scored his first time at the plate. Runners on first and second, 2 out here in the first. Fouled. 2 strikes. Line drive, A.J. Scott will catch it for the 3rd out. But in the inning, Northwood with 5 big runs. And now we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Elkhart's going to come to the bat at Elkhart High School. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video. We'll be right back.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Sanders Pianowski, legal solutions that work. And Premium Concrete Services, your go-to concrete contractors.
We're back in Elkhart, going to the bottom of the first. Northwood collecting 5 runs on 4 hits and 3 walks in the top of the first. Elkhart coming to bat. The Northwood Panthers starting Mason Bogan, who's a junior left-hander, Keith.
Yeah, Bogan will bring a 79 mile per hour fastball and a 74 mile per hour changeup. He's 0-1 on the season.
Braden Becker at the plate for Elkhart. First pitch is out. 1 ball. Ball 2. Head coach Scott Ross coaching at third. Steve Asbury over at first. Ball 3. And all 3 have not been real close, Keith.
No. And Becker on the season already drawing 7 walks.
And that's ball 4, the closest one of the bunch, but still out. So Becker draws the dreaded leadoff walk. At least we hope it's dreaded for the Panthers if you're an Elkhart fan. Brady Sherwood stands in. Brady again, a discerning eye for the most part, left-handed hitter against the lefty Bogan. First pitch, strike. I think Brady was taking all the way there.
Yeah.
5 runs down. I think that's good baseball. Becker with a nice lead at first. Throw over, faked. Just missed.
On the season's opponent's batting average against Bogan, .533.
A ball and a strike, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first, Elkhart with their first bats of the evening. And now Bogan will step off and come back on.
Look at that flag going straight out from center.
Strike called. Ball and 2 strikes. So Brady will go smart aggressive here. Throw over. Safe. First baseman is Warren for Northwood. Back again. Good stop. Dribbler, slow roller. Going to be a tough play. No play. Infield hit.
That's a tough play with Becker coming down the line towards second base. Really had to get out of the way and try and make that play.
And again, that's just emblematic what coaches preach all the time. Make contact. Make the defense make a play. And Elkhart now with runners on first and second. Becker on second. Sherwood on first. Quinn Rost steps in. Elkhart shortstop.
He's batting .286 on the season.
Elkhart trying to put a dent in this lead. Ball in the dirt gets away. The runners will advance. Wild pitch for Bogan as Becker takes third, Sherwood at second. Nobody out. Elkhart with a chance here to do some damage. 1 ball. Called strike. A ball and a strike to Rost. A shot. Ooh. Caught. But back was Becker. Oh, goodness. Hang with him. Doggone it. So Ross lines out. Fortunately, Becker was able to get back. That was a rocket.
Yeah, you'll see him get back right here on the replay. Both players diving for it. Becker able to get there just in time.
So that could have been disastrous. And the worst part, a hard hit ball. But right at the third baseman, Stankovic. Max Schreiner at the plate takes strike 1.
Yeah, he's a 333 hitter, already with 5 RBIs on the season, looking to get a couple more right here.
Fouled off right-hand side, nothing in 2. And again, we're in a 2-strike situation. Max really just needs to make contact. You want to try to get that runner home. The quality at bat. That ball's hitting the outfield, dropping. It drops for a base hit. One man will score. Schreiner with a single. Other man racing for home. Trips, falls, can't find the ball. How about that? Oh, my. 2-run single.
No, it's a 1-run single. The other run scores on the air.
Hoping we can get a replay so the replay can do the explaining of what just happened out there.
Well, and I'm going to disagree because, again, I think there's a good play here. 2-run single for Schreiner. We'll see a game changer scores it. Oh, my. In any event, 2 runs for the Lions. Schreiner ends up at second on the throw.
The first baseman, Brody Weaver.
Brody Weaver at the plate.
How many runs we got? 2.
5-2 Northwood. And as always, we're having some fun in the press box here, too. Oh, ball gets away.
Another wild pitch.
And now Schreiner will advance to third, just 1 out. Here's our CarQuest replay, Keith.
See what this one is.
That's the Schreiner base hit. The center fielder, Reed, tries to get the right fielder, Mashak, recovers it. And as always, that was an amazing play. Our friends from Bowling Vision Center. Strike called. Ball and a strike. 1 out. Schreiner on third. Fouled off left-hand side. So we're going to look at our CarQuest Northside Auto Parts replay, Keith.
You'll see it all here. Here's the strong hit out to center field, and center fielder lays out, just not able to get it.
And Mashak comes up with it. And we see the first run scoring, and then we see Sherwood tripping, but then the ball getting away, and Sherwood able to score. And I will have to agree that if the throw's better and the catcher catches it, Sherwood's going to be out.
Yeah.
So 1 RBI for Schreiner. Other run comes in on the air.
Cooper shuts out.
Shuts out at the plate. One strike, 2 outs now. Schreiner's still on second. Or third, rather. Called strike. 2 strikes to Schutzau.
That was Bogan's 20th pitch of the inning.
What do you got, like, with the red or blue?
Shuts out.
Thank you.
Ball gets away on the strikeout, and he's going to reach. Oh, my. Elkhart will take it. So officially a strikeout, but takes first base on the wild pitch. Schreiner comes in to score. It's now 5-3. Elkhart battling back here in Elkhart.
You'll see it right here on that pitch on this replay. Gets down in the dirt, kicks over.
And Ransberger tries to track it down, but Schreiner scores. Shuts out, takes first. Another ball in the dirt. Caden Compton, who's the DH, is at the plate tonight. And, of course, officially scoring. There's no RBI on that play. Compton. 2 outs here in the first. Called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think on that one, it was really close, but I think Compton went around, Keith.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Shuts out at first. Another step off.
Bogan right now, 24 pitches, 16 strikes, 3 wild pitches.
We might be out here a while tonight, Keith.
That's why
the way this ball game's going.
After the first half of the first, I thought we'd be out pretty quickly. And now Elkhart battling back. Nothing wrong with that, though.
No. 1-2 pitch. And again, Bogan steps off. That's not going to facilitate the action either. But we've had plenty of it so far. Throw over to first. Struck him out to end the inning. But in the inning, Elkhart comes up with 3 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 left. We're going to go to the top of the second. It's Northwood 5, Elkhart 3. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
1 left to bowl.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Northside Auto CarQuest, Elkhart's auto repair experts. And by Modern Kitchen. Redesign, remodel, and relax.
Back at Elkhart High School, going to the top of the second, Nate Dukowski, the shortstop, will lead things off for the Northwood Panthers in a very frenzied first inning.
Yeah.
We'll see if things settle down a little bit. Kelly remains on the hill for Elkhart. First pitch strike.
Good positive sign there, getting a first pitch strike.
Ball out. And a ball low. 2 balls and a strike. Dukowski with a sacrifice fly to left field his first time up. Foul ball. Evens at 2-2. There's a good look at Brady. Fouled off right-hand side. Beautiful early evening for baseball in Elkhart.
Got to worry about Courtney Hamilton over there again tonight.
Courtney might get some combat pay over there. Full count to Dukowski. And you have to think that Brady Kelly's on a short leash here. And ball 4 low.
Yeah, we've already seen activity in the bullpen. It was Guest out there in the first inning getting loose.
Connor Reed.
The next batter, the center fielder, Connor Reed.
Connor singled in the first with an RBI and came around to score on the home run by Patterson. First pitch strike.
That was Kelly's 50th pitch.
Runner goes. That's a drive to right field. Back, gone. Connor Reed, 2-run home run. And that ball flew out pretty quick, Keith.
Yeah, that just went right field and just over the fence into the transportation yard out there off of right field.
So a 2-run home run for Connor Reed makes it 7-3.
Looks like we're going to have a meeting at the mound as you check out that home run replay. It's a hard hit ball out there.
Yeah, line drive and just really rocket over the fence. So looks like we're probably going to have a pitching change here now, Keith.
It looks like it's going to be Guest coming out.
So Greg Guest will replace Kelly. And that was an amazing home run for Connor Reed from the Northwood Panthers. And we're going to see an interview here with Coach Rost as Guest warms up.
Tough one last night. Obviously not happy with the outcome. After analyzing a little bit and breaking down our in-game goals, I think that it really was a closer game than the score indicated, and I feel like we were just a couple pitches and a couple at-bats away from, that game being a lot different. Couple of, times in that second and third inning where if we make a play or make a pitch, we're out of there giving up 1 or 2 runs. And instead of the 5 we gave up in the third. But, overall, not a bad job last night. Some of the breaks didn't go our way, and we just got to regroup and move on from there.
Leveling the playing field. Brought to you by A1 Concrete Leveling.
Some comments from Coach Rost, and he basically summed up baseball: a pitch here, an at bat there, a play there, and that's where baseball games turn. And he was exactly right. Elkhart, things went a couple different ways, kind of, right in that ball game with Jimtown Jimmies last night.
Yeah, definitely. And like we saw in the first inning, Elkhart was able to get some runs on the board. Now they'll have to do it again and play catch up some more.
Greg Guest, right-hander, comes in to pitch for Elkhart.
First time on the mound this season.
Greg is a junior at Elkhart High School. First pitch, ball. Mason Warren at the plate. Mason drew a walk and came around to score on the home run by Patterson in the first. 7-3 Northwood. Ball high. And again, early in the season, Keith, we mentioned that there's not a lot of returning varsity experience for Elkhart. Coach Ross trying to put the pieces together here, and hardly any pitching that came back either on the varsity level. And just the 5th ball game of the year. And the other thing that comes into play is conference and non-conference games. Elkhart going to New Prairie tomorrow for a conference game. Then they play Warsaw this weekend. Northwood in the same situation. They have a non-conference game tonight. They played last night. So the games come at you fast and furious in the spring season. So a walk for Warren, so he's walked twice now tonight. So here's Bo Patterson, who had the 3-run home run in the first. And Warren with an aggressive lead. Big cut. What'd you expect anything less? Foul ball.
Definitely not. Up 7-3, already homered in the game, runner on first.
I don't think Bo Patterson gets cheated much on his swings. Good size looking young man up there. Another big swing, fouled off right-hand side. So Guest works ahead, 0-2. Warren on first. Nobody out here in the second. Guest stepped off. Regrouping. There's Greg. Runner goes. Throw down into center field. And Warren will go to third base on the throwing error.
Stolen base, ET to third.
So a stolen base and an error on Schreiner. And we haven't seen Max really do that too much this year, Keith. That was wayward of wayward.
Almost looked like it got away from him going off to the right side of the plate into the outfield.
So Warren advances to third on the stolen base and an error. And then that one gets away. Here comes Mason trying to score, and he's safe. Mason Warren scores for Northwood, makes it 8-3 now.
You'll see the replay right here of the runner coming in. Just not able to get the tag down in time.
Good hustle by Mason Warren. He had a good jump. And the ball didn't get very far away, but the young man had a jump and made it. 8-3. Nobody out. So now the count goes full to Patterson. Swing and a miss. Patterson strikes out for the first out of the inning.
The next batter, the right fielder, Carson Mayshak.
Looked like Guess pulled the string a little bit on him on that one, and good pitch on a full count.
A good pitch there. Gets the first out of the inning.
Carson Mayshak comes to the plate. Carson walked and scored in the first. Ball out. Carson is a senior at Northwood High School. Fouled back. Ball and strike. And as always, want to make sure we welcome all of our friends from Napanee and Wakarusa, patrons and fans of the Northwood Panthers, watching all the exciting action on Michiana Video. Like us and follow us on Facebook. Ball low. 2 balls and a strike. We also want to remind everyone that we're also on the WSBT social media sites, and we want to welcome all those good folks that take advantage of that opportunity to watch exciting Elkhart High School baseball. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 man out. How about that? Strike 3 called. So Mayshak fans for the second out. Our executive producer, Gary Martin, Keith, reminded me we're getting a lot of views on the WSBT media outlets, so that's great to know.
Oh. So some good numbers coming in on all pages on the social media platforms.
First pitch swinging, Rost across the diamond. Tough play. Weaver couldn't dig it out. And an error on Rost. There's a replay, Keith.
It's good hit, good pickup by the shortstop. Throws it over, just not able to get it. A little off throw there.
Well, Weaver was trying to bail Quinn out on that one, but it goes down as an error. And Quinn will tell you should have made a better throw. So 2 outs as Perry reached on the air. The second error of the inning for Elkhart. Ryder Ransberger at the plate for Northwood. Runner goes. Schreiner throws it down. Better throw. Safe. Stolen base for Perry. The 0-1 pitch. Nope. Guess is going to step off and then step back on.
I guess now on his 19th pitch.
Little nubber. Guess fields it. Sets himself. Good throw. Gets out of the inning. But more damage done by these Northwood Panthers. 3 runs on 1 hit. The home run. And there were 2 errors and 1 left. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. It's Northwood 8, Elkhart 3 on Michiana Video.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
Today's coverage is brought to you by OSMC, with 6 Michiana locations to serve you, and Bargain Right Thrift Store, supporting local educators in Elkhart County.
We're back at Elkhart High School going to the bottom of the second. Elkhart down 5. Carson Pollard at the plate. Carson playing third base tonight, takes first pitch ball. Strike called. Mason Bogan remains on the hill for the Panthers.
Yeah, his first inning had 1 hit, 3 run, none of them earned, 1 base on balls, and 3 strikeouts.
Strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to Pollard. Little heat there. Bogan reached back, but a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball low. Count goes full. Elkhart trying to get some traffic generated here on the base paths. Swing and a miss. Pollard fans to start the second. A.J. Scott will stand in.
The second baseman, A.J. Scott.
There's Bogan. First pitch strike. Looks like, to me so far, Bogan's trying to pick up his rhythm a little bit. Trying to work a little quicker.
That's definitely an observation I had here in the second. Especially when I saw him at the end of the first, just kind of stepping off, throwing it over the first. Now, like you said, really picked up the pace.
Ball and a strike to A.J. Ball in. 2 balls and a strike. Leadoff man Braden Becker on deck. Way outside. 3 balls and a strike. You got to zone this one, A.J. Ball in. So A.J. Scott draws a walk, and Elkhart will go to the top.
The next batter, this center fielder, Braden Becker.
So A.J. Scott's at first with 1 man out. Becker walked and came around to score in the first. Striking the outside corner.
Becker's season average took a little hit last night. Now just down to 545.
That happens early in the season. That's for sure, buddy. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. No. Two strikes to Becker. Fouled back. Ryder Ransberger behind the plate for Northwood. Looks like that might have got just a piece of him. We're taking some time. I think the umpire intentionally slowed that down a little bit for Ryder. 2 strikes the count. A.J. Scott leads off at first. Takes high. Ball 2 strikes. Throw to first. Scott is back. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string there, Keith.
Yeah, he did. Got his 6th strikeout.
So Becker fans, 2 outs here in the second.
The next batter, the left fielder, Brady Sherwood.
Brady Sherwood.
Sorry, that's his 5th strikeout.
Brady singled and scored in the first. First pitch strike. Mason Bogan's really settled down now. Ball and a strike. Outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes. Off the end of the bat. Going to be a tough play for Detkowski. No play.
That's a hit.
Infield hit for Sherwood.
Let's see a replay of it here. The slow roller in the grass. Tries to barehand it. Not able to get a good grip on it. Almost with an opportunity to make a play there at second.
AJ took a wide turn but was able to get back. And as always, we appreciate our friends from Northside CarQuest Auto Parts. And that was amazing. Amazing happens here at Bowling Vision Center. So now Elkhart, 2 aboard, 2 out. Quinn Rost. Who hit a rocket his first time for a line out at the third baseman, Stankovic. Down the right field line. And once again, a nice play there by Warren. He'll retire Rost, and that retires the side. There's our CarQuest Northside Auto Parts replay, Keith.
Yeah, sharp hit down the first base line. Nice play there. Nice job getting back to the base. That's the last out of the inning.
So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We're going to go to the top of the third. It's Northwood 8, Elkhart 3. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
Here at Hoosier Doggy Grooming, we think of every pet as family. We want your pet to have a positive experience and love coming to see us every time. We offer grooming for all breeds, big and small. We now offer a new technology called TheraClean. It deep cleans the skin by using microbubbles to get into the hair follicles and pull the dirt out. leaving a squeaky clean coat, along with overall coat health. We would love to add your pet to the Hoosier Doggy family. Set up your pet spa day today. Today's game is brought to you by Bowling Vision Center. Amazing happens here. And A1 Concrete Leveling. Don't replace your concrete, repair it.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Top of the third, first pitch ball to Nathan Schrock at the plate for Northwood. He went, a ball on a strike. Nathan singled an RBI in the first. Little nubber. Brody Weaver fields it. He'll take it himself for the first out.
Good job there by Weaver, taking his time, letting the ball come to him since he had enough time and getting over to first base quickly to record the first out.
The pitcher, Mason Bogan.
Mason Bogan, who really settled down on the mound in that second inning, comes to the plate, leadoff man for the Panthers, trying to help his own cause. First pitch ball. Mason has walked and scored and soft liner to second. So he's officially 0 for 1 with a run scored. Takes high. 2 balls, 1 out here in the third. Oof. That's off his foot. That hurts. So he'll shake it off. Two balls and strike. 1 out here in the third. Outside corner evens the count at 2. Dribbler, Guest runs over to cover. Weaver gets it out. Good play for the second out of the inning. Good fundamentals. Brody Weaver fields it, and Guest running over to first base, covering the base.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to do it on a play like that. Weaver starting that and waiting for Guest to get over their first base to record the out.
Good fundamental play there. There's our replay, Keith.
You'll see it right there as Guest picks it up, flips it over. Guest takes the throw and gets him out.
I just like the fact that Greg immediately knew ball hit to the right-hand side. That was an amazing fundamental play. He has to cover first base, and Brody Weaver with a nice toss. And they retire Bogan, who gets down the line pretty well. Here's Dutkowski with 2 outs here in the third. Nate has flown out, sacrifice fly, walked and scored. Fouls it away. 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. Elkhart trying to retire the side in order, which would be nice. Get back up to the plate and try to do some damage.
After a 5-run first and a 3-run second. Opportunity here.
And then a base hit with 2 strikes to Dutkowski. Big turn. But Elkhart will get it in. So a base hit for Nate. I put the whammy on him there, Keith.
Yeah, there it is, right through past the third baseman in there in the left field. Those brakes he put on there.
Well, the Kowskis are known for their wheels. And by the way, with 2 outs, I wouldn't be surprised if Nate would think about stealing a base here.
He's got 2 so far this season.
And Guest throws over. Connor Reed. He had the blast in the last inning, 2-run home run over the right field fence. Throw over. Fouled straight back. Strike 3 called. How about that? Nasty pitch to retire Connor Reed, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. It's Northwood 8, Elkhart 3. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
No runs on 1 hit.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
Here at Hoosier Doggy Grooming, we think of every pet as family. We want your pet to have a positive experience and love coming to see us every time. We offer grooming for all breeds, big and small. We now offer a new technology called TheraClean. It deep cleans the skin by using microbubbles to get into the hair follicles and pull the dirt out, leaving a squeaky clean coat, along with overall coat health. We would love to add your pet to the Hoosier Doggy family. Set up your pet spa day today.
Reiner steps in for the Elkhart Lions here in the third inning. First pitch swinging, base hit for Max. Good start.
Good job coming out aggressive on the first pitch and punching that over to left field.
The next batter,
Brody Weaver will step in.
Brody Weaver.
And we're going to have a... That's interesting. They don't usually courtesy run for Max, but they will with Whitcar.
Pinch running for the Lions, number 7.
So Brennan Whitcar is at first base. I'll tell you one thing, perhaps Coach Ross thinking Max has been behind there for a lot of pitches tonight. Just give him a little bit of a rest.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. 8-3, Northwood up by 5 here in the third. Weaver takes a strike. Schreiner now 2 for 2 on the evening at the plate. Scored a run and had 1 RBI. Flown to center and put away by Reed for the first out.
With that being an out, Elkhart getting a little bit more contact on the ball.
And that's what you want to see. You know, one of the things Coach Ross really has commented about is he wants the balls in play. Elkhart struggled last year with contact and not a lot of offensive production. And so this year you really want to emphasize putting the ball in play. Shuts out. Swing and a miss. Cooper reached on a strikeout his first time. Dribbler, Tetkowski fields it, comes up with it, flings it over, records the out. Nice play by Nate.
You see it right here on the replay.
I like the fact that Nate charged the ball, comes up, sets himself, Makes an accurate throw over to first. 2 outs.
We've seen so many pitches on the infield here just kind of slow down, and if the defender doesn't charge it, then they're almost a little bit too late to get it over the first. Like you said, good job charging it.
Caden Compton, 2 outs now. Takes a strike. Caden struck out his first time. Whitgar running for Schreiner at second. Here in the third. Strike 2 called. Ball gets away. Ditkowski didn't get away that far. Two strikes. Put in play, Caden. Heater out. Ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as Compton is caught looking. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. It's Northwood 8, Elkhart 3. You're watching Elkhart High School Baseball on Michiana Video. We'll be back.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to Littons.com.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
Today's coverage is brought to you by OSMC, with 6 Michiana locations to serve you, and Bargain Right Thrift Store, supporting local educators in Elkhart County.
Greg Guest remains on the mound for Elkhart. And we're just talking, Keith, you have the non-conference game tonight. You have a conference game tomorrow. You're always monitoring pitch counts and play Warsaw this weekend, which is a non-conference game. But you manage your pitchers, and again, early in the season, Coach Ross really trying to figure out what he has.
Yeah, definitely, as we saw Kelly start the game. Now Gast out there, who hasn't thrown before this game, on the mound.
And you're going to see Brady Kelly again. You're just trying to work through things. Kids need to get experience. As we mentioned, not a lot of varsity experience on the mound coming back this season for the Elkhart Lions. And it's really just trying to figure out where all the pieces fit. Ball.
So far, Guest with 36 pitches, 22 of them strike. We talked about it before we came back on, how much he has settled down since his first inning of work in relief.
3 balls and a strike. Greg's done a nice job. And the dreaded leadoff walk. So Mason Warren draws the base on balls. And here's Bo Patterson.
Bo Patterson.
Bo with a prodigious shot over the right center field wall in the first and struck out in the third. 3 RBIs so far tonight for the designated hitter for the Panthers. Throw over. Getting back is Warren. These Panthers take an aggressive lead on the base pass. Misses in. And, of course, Guest did face Patterson his last at bat and struck him out. Roller through the hole, base hit. Runner was going. He's going to try to go to third. Warren will make it. Ball gets away. Patterson advances to second. And Elkhart throwing the ball around a little bit. Doggone it. Single and an error.
So that's going to move 2 Panthers into scoring position with no outs.
And again, Warren had a real aggressive secondary, almost like it was a delayed steal almost. And then he didn't hesitate. He was going for third on the ball through the hole. And again, as you mentioned, Keith, you know, the grass is still pretty long. They've cut it, but it's spring in Indiana. And then Elkhart can't corral it. And now trouble of brewing here in the fourth. Foul back. This is Carson Mashak at the plate for the Panthers. Carson has walked and scored and struck out. So he's officially 0 for 1. 2 strikes. As Guest tries to work out of a jam. Fouled off. Remains 0-2. Nobody out. Hard hit ball, base hit. One man scores, another man racing for the plate. He'll score. Now Mashak trying to get to second. He'll get there. As the ball was fumbled out in center field, and Mashak hustling all the way reaches second.
Yeah,
so an error on his advancement to second. So 2 errors in the inning for Elkhart, and Elkhart not playing well defensively here in the fourth.
There you see Becker just not able to get his glove down, and ball goes in between his legs. Has to reach back and get it.
Landon Perry at the plate. 10-3 Northwood here at Elkhart High School in the top of the fourth. Still nobody out in the inning. And a really good 2-strike swing from Mashak. Strike called. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And Northwood has been aggressive in the base running, Keith. No question about that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Put some pressure on the defense. And that's a play where you're not going to get the runner from second base. Foul ball. And so Braden usually pretty sure-handed out there. He's got to corral it cleanly, get it back into second base to make sure the Mashak stays at first. Again, baseball's played in 90 feet increments. And those 90 feet are precious. So now you have a man in scoring position with nobody out.
Yep.
Strike 3 called. Landon Perry didn't agree, but the arbiter called him out, so 1 out here in the fourth.
Big first out there. Still need 2 with a runner on second.
Ryder Ransberger will step in. Ball 1. Runner goes. Schreiner throws. He is safe. Another stolen base for these Panthers. Goodness.
And that's the aggressive base running you talked about just a little bit earlier there.
Ball and a strike. Ball low. 2-1. Ball low. Elkhart in a real jam here in the fourth. 2 runs have already scored. Slow roller, infield in. Pollard, wild throw, takes Weaver off the base. And another error. 3 errors so far in the inning for Elkhart. And Coach Rost slowly ambling out to the mound. And we'll have a conference right here. So we're going to hear from Coach Rost as he talks with his ball club.
Northwood comes in tonight, and always a very well-coached team. AJ does a phenomenal job with them, and they're always going to compete, and they're always going to get after it, and they're not going to quit no matter what the score is. And so we got a challenge tonight, but I just want to see our guys come out and throw strikes and play some solid defense and have some good at-bats tonight. And I think we did that at times against in our previous game and against Jimtown. And I think that we are in a position where we can do that tonight and bounce back and play some good baseball.
Leveling the playing field. Brought to you by A1 Concrete Leveling.
So Braden Becker is coming in to pitch for Elkhart, and he's in a jam. Runners on first and third, just 1 man out here in the fourth. And Coach Rost talking about things that you want your ball club to do. You want your pitchers throwing strikes. You want good defense behind them and good at bats. And you've seen flashes, but just not enough of them.
Unfortunately, when we were back in the first inning, I believe Northwood put up 5, and Elkhart came back and put up 3, and we're in a whole new ball game. Unfortunately, Elkhart just hasn't been able to match what Northwood's bats have been able to do this evening.
So 10-3 here in the top of the fourth. And I'm not sure, Keith, has Braden been on the mound so far this year?
I don't have any stats for him, so I think this is his first appearance.
And it's interesting, before the season started, Coach Ross really said, you know, he had 8 or 9 pitchers. He's trying to figure out who really could throw on the varsity level. Had some experience on the JV level. Braden is actually a 3-year varsity ball player, but I really don't recall Braden throwing very much.
The next batter is the second baseman, Nathan Schrock.
So Nathan Schrock comes up to the plate. He's the 9th place hitter. He is singled with an RBI and grounded to first. He's 1 for 2. First pitch swinging, foul ball, and that got a piece of Nathan.
I'm going to go back to last season, see if we can see any stats for Becker, and did not make any appearances there either.
Well, we know Braden has a good arm, and I'm sure he's been working on this in the offseason. And again, this is the 5th game of the year for Elkhart. They come in 3-1 overall, 0-1 in the NIC. Northwood 2-2. Strike called. So Becker works ahead, 0-2. There's Braden, senior at Elkhart High School. Strike 3 called. So Schrock strikes out for the second out, and they'll turn over the lineup and go to the top. And here's Bogan.
The pitcher, Mason Bogan.
Two outs here in the fourth. Becker trying to work out of a jam. Elkhart already down 7. Really can't afford to give up any more. First pitch strike.
Don't know if we've mentioned it, Matt, but Sherwood's out there in center field.
That makes sense. Breaking ball out.
And that's looks like Kelly out there in left field.
That's Kelly out there. I was just going to say I saw a left-handed ball player. Throw to first. And so far, Becker, although we're only on the second batter, he's done what Coach Ross wants you to do, throw strikes. Ball and a strike to Bogan. That's a rope right at the right fielder for the third out. Schutzau with the catch. But in the inning, 2 more runs on 2 hits. There were 3 errors and 2 left. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Northwood 10, Elkhart 3. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, welcome to One Stop Furniture and Mattress. You've come to the right place. Here at One Stop Furniture, we offer everything from dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, including mattresses, and so much more. We really are your one-stop shop for all of your home needs. And your biggest benefit, besides excellent prices, we hold inventory of most items and we'll sell to you straight off the showroom floor. No waiting months for your order. Give us a call at 574-322-2012.
At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
Today's game is brought to you by Bowling Vision Center. Amazing happens here. And A1 Concrete Leveling. Don't replace your concrete, repair it.
We're back at Elkhart High School. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Carson Pollard will lead off for Elkhart as Mason Bogan on the hill for the Northwood Panthers. Carson struck out his first time. And now we got a stoppage.
Yeah, Bogan's seen 16 batters, 56 pitches, 38 strikes. 6 strikeouts so far.
High and out. Base hit for Pollard into left field. So a good start for Elkhart here in the fourth.
You'll see on the replay, push over the left field, strongly hit right past the third baseman's glove.
Hard hit ball. Stankovic was playing in a little bit, and he wasn't going to get that one. So a nice hit for Carson Pollard. A.J. Scott will go to the plate. A.J. walked his first time. First pitch swinging. Stankovic can't come up with it. Dukowski, no play. And that will likely be an error.
Here's another hard hit ball over to the third baseman past his glove again, really giving him fits here in the fourth inning. Are the Elkhart Bats.
The next batter, the pitcher, Braden Becker.
So Elkhart with something going here on a single and an error, man on first and second. Nobody out, top of the order. First pitch strike. Becker has walked and scored, and he struck out. So officially 0 for 1. Pollard on second. Fouled off right-hand side, and that will go out of play. So Bogan works ahead, 0-2. Pick off at second, nothing doing. Hard hit ball, just missed. Foul ball. Elkhart trying to generate some base runners, score some runs here in the fourth, down 7. Becker standing in. 2 strikes. And time called. Northwood still holding on. The runner at second base. Warren playing off at first. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Becker fans for the first out.
The next batter, the left fielder, Brady Sherwood.
Brady Sherwood has singled twice. He's 2 for 2. Elkhart could use a base hit right here. First pitch low.
And definitely up here with an opportunity to do some damage with that runner on second.
Pollard at second, A.J. Scott at first. 1 out here in the fourth. Just missed. 2 balls. Rost on deck.
Sherwood has walked 5 times.
He's worked 3 balls. No strikes. Coach, good to see you. Ball 4. Sherwood walks. Bases loaded now. 1 out. Ross coming to the plate. And a conference here. And we'll see what's going to happen here.
Well-needed conference at the mound. He's been good, Bogan, so far. 67 pitches so far, so getting pretty close to the end of his day.
And you always wonder about that. Northwood has 1 more game this week at Fairfield. Non-conference game. They start conference play next week, so they'll have to arrange their pitching.
But he's come in. Came in with an 0-1 record. Really, an ERA doesn't mean much, a 24 ERA, and he's really calmed that down and pitched a really well game so far.
No question. So we'll see if he remains in. A.J. Reisdorf, head coach of the Panthers, with the infield, and now the umpires are going to break this up. And it looks like he's going to stay in to face Rost. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the 4th.
It doesn't look like he's been laboring out there yet, just trying to get him under control and pitch like he's been pitching.
Yeah, I think that was just a steadying visit. Just settle things down. Rost has hit the ball hard twice, both for outs. And you're in a situation here, the base is loaded. First pitch high, fastball. One ball. Good stop by Ransberger. 2 balls. And I can't see any activity down in the Northwood bullpen, Keith. He's from our angle.
Yeah, nothing down there yet.
2 balls to Quinn. Strike down the middle. I think Quinn was taken all the way on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing, high drive to right field. Runner should tag. They do from third base. And Pollard comes in to score on the sacrifice fly from Rost. Makes it 10-4.
Good job of getting that ball up in the air, let the wind do its thing with it. Able to get the runner in from third. Now with 2 outs, still runners on first and second.
So Rost with the RBI, second out of the inning. Schreiner at the plate. Elkhart now down 10-4. Fouled off by Schreiner. Nothing to 1, 2 outs here in the 4th. Schreiner trying to keep this rally going for the Lions. Ball low. Ball and a strike to Max. Ball gets away. Runners advance. Pass ball called by our official scorer, Mr. Darrell Franklin. 2 balls and a strike. Now runners in scoring position, Keith. Big at bat right here.
Hopefully we can get a hard hit ball to one of the gaps out there.
Ducks on the pond. Ball's out. Brody Weaver on deck for Elkhart. 3 balls and a strike to Schreiner. That's a blast in the gap. Nobody's going to get that one. How about that? A home run! Max Schreiner! Woohoo! That's my Jack Brickhouse call.
That's exactly what we're looking for, though.
Hey, a 3-run dinger! Max Schreiner! 10-7. As the deficit's cut in half, and he got all that one, Keith.
Yeah, he did. We wanted a hard hit ball, and we saw it. You'll see it right here on the replay. Just no doubt about that one as it trailed right over the fence there.
You wanted a gapper, and he did better than that. It was in the gap all right. The gap over the left center field fence.
I just asked for a hard hit ball.
3 RBIs for Schreiner as he clears the bases 10-7 now, and I think we're going to have a pitching change. And we will for the Panthers with 2 outs here in the 4th. And we'll get that pitcher identified for you. And we're going to take a commercial break right now. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video. We'll be right back.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together, we'll help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Ty Stankovich comes in to pitch for the Northwood Panthers. Ty is a junior at Northwood High School. And we'll try to update you on all the other changes that the Panthers have made given this pitching change. There's Ty.
Yeah, he comes in the game with a 0 ERA, 2 Ks on the season, and opponents only hitting 125 off of him.
Some of the early going, Stankovich has been effective. Brody Weaver at the plate. 2 outs here for Elkhart as they've battled back with 4 runs so far in this frame. Called strike. 2 balls and a strike. Brody's 0 for 2, looking to get aboard. Ball low. 3 balls and a strike. Little roller. Fielded cleanly for the out. Warren on the play. But in the inning, highlighted by a 3-run home run by Max Schreiner, the Elkhart Lions. Plate 4. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. It's Northwood 10, Elkhart 7. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Health Markets, health coverage that's right for you. And Kreider's Mowers, Blowers, and Growers, serving the Michiana area since 1971.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Top of the fifth. Elkhart's battled back, cut the deficit in half. Or better than half. 10-7. Northwood up by 3. Elkhart with a 4 spot in the fourth, highlighted by a 3-run home run by Max Schreiner. Becker remains on the mound. Dikowski at the plate.
Becker did really good coming in. No hits, no runs, just 1 strikeout, but really calming the game down a little bit.
Dikowski gets time, comes back in. Ball and a strike. Ball low. 2 balls and a strike. Nate with a sacrifice fly, a walk, and a single. He scored once so far tonight. Takes low. 3 balls and a strike. There's Braden with a few seniors on this Elkhart Lions ball club. And he walks the leadoff hitter, Dikowski. And Nate has some wheels.
The next batter, the center fielder, Connor Reed.
Connor Reed will step in. Connor's having himself a night. He singled and homered, struck out. 3 RBIs, 2 runs. First pitch swinging and in the gap. Elkhart having trouble. Dikowski looks like he's going to try to score. Throw comes in second base. Cut off. Dikowski scores. 11-7. So Connor Reed, there's our CarQuest replay, Keith.
Another hard hit ball by Reed out to right field. Dive in attempt, not able to, and then a little bit trouble gathering it up and finally gets it in, but damage done.
Oh, and I really don't think you're going to get Dikowski on that play. Speedy runner, so.
And he looked really good coming around third.
2-run double, or part of a RBI double for Reed. Dikowski scores. 3rd hit of the ball game for Reed. And now Mason Warren.
Good movement on that pitch by Becker.
Strike 1 called. Ball's in. Ball and a strike. Warren is the cleanup man. He has walked 3 times and scored 3 runs. That's quite a line. Swing and a miss. 1-2. That's the 0-3-0 on the old box score so far. 1-2. Takes it low.
Tried to get that one to fall in. Couldn't find the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a good look at Mason. Now he wants time. He's going to get it. Braxton Metcalf and Russell Schutz. As we mentioned, if you have any interest in becoming an IHA official, please contact the Indiana High School Athletic Association. As that ball gets away, and those gentlemen have had a long evening already.
Yeah, they have.
On the play, Reed takes 3rd. Now the count is full. Nobody out here in the 5th. Elkhart brings the infield in. Swing and a miss. A big first out for Elkhart as Warren fans for the first out.
That's Becker's second strikeout. 18 pitches so far, 10 of them strikes.
Here's another guy having a night. Bo Patterson.
Bo Patterson.
Ooh, just missed. He's hit a 3-run home run, struck out, singled, scored twice. Lofts that to the right-hand side. Brody Weaver, see if he has room. And he does. So 2 outs. We had an obstructed view there. Just wanted to make sure I had to hear the clapping.
Yes.
Happy to report. Here's our CarQuest replay. We'll have a better view of it now with our crack Michiana video production team. Ooh. And it was a nice play. So 2 outs. Carson Mashak at the plate. Carson's now behind the plate defensively. There's old Braden. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1-2. Reed's on third. 2 outs. Cuffed. In the gap. One man scores. Going to second and making it is Mashak with his 3rd RBI of the night and a double. And he's having himself a night. We're saying that about a lot of these Panthers, aren't we?
Yeah, you'll see this latest damage he's done. Put it in the play over there in the gap between left and center. Pulls into second with a double.
So he is catching now. Landon Perry at the plate with 2 outs. Now 12-7.
Oh, no, he does the game show. He does what? He does the game changer. They keep it on computer. Same thing this guy's doing.
1 strike. Strike 2 called. Landon Perry's reached on air and struck out twice. Hit to left field, racing, and ball falling in for a single as Mashak comes in to score on the throw. Perry takes second base. 13-7 Northwood. There's our Northside CarQuest replay, Keith.
Yeah, just a ball over to the left field. Initially looked like he might have been able to make the catch. Just fumbled it there. Was able to pick it up, but couldn't get to home plate in time.
Kelly out in left field. 13-7. Ryder Ransberger at the plate. Ryder is a sophomore at Northwood High School. Runner tries to advance, and then the ball gets away. Oh, goodness gracious. So aggressive base running again. And an error on Elkhart. There's our replay, Keith.
Stone base and E1.
And there's the pitch, and then the delayed takeoff there. It's a bad throw over to third base. He's able to get into home.
So Landon Perry makes it home. 14-7 now. 3 balls to the batter. Popped. See who gets it. And that's going to be Schutzau, and that'll do it. But in the inning, 4 big runs for Northwood as they answer right back against Elkhart. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Northwood 14, Elkhart 7. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
Today's coverage is brought to you by One Stop Furniture. We really are your one-stop shop. And Michiana Floor Mart, where quality product meets quality service.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Cooper Schutzau steps in, 1 strike. Stankovic on the mound for Northwood. Way outside, ball and a strike. So Keith, in that type of situation, Elkhart with a nice rally in the bottom of the 4th, and then the floodgates open again for the Panthers as they plate 4.
Yeah,
swing and a miss.
Northwood essentially erasing what Elkhart did in the bottom of the 4th in the top half of the 5th, scoring 4 runs and back to a 7-run difference.
Swing and a miss. Throw over to first, gets him. So Stankovic records the strikeout of Schutzau, first out here in the 5th.
Right now, Northwood with 3 errors, Elkhart with 6.
Tough to win ball games with that many errors. So here is Caden Compton with 1 out here in the 5th. First pitch swinging, foul ball. Takes out. Ball and a strike. 1 out here in the 5th. Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove of Mashak. Ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball. Got him looking. So the second strikeout of the inning for Stankovic. Carson Pollard will step to the plate.
The next batter, Carson Pollard.
Carson has struck out. He's singled and scored. First pitch strike. I like the way Stankovic is throwing the ball. He's Looked very impressive. Roller, foul ball.
So far, he's thrown 14 pitches, 9 of those strikes. So really hitting the strike zone.
2-strike pitch. Looper, but caught out in center field by Reed. So 3 up, 3 down for Elkhart here in the 5th as they go quietly. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. It is Northwood 14, Elkhart 7. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Image Motors in Elkhart and Mishawaka. We pay cash for your car. We sell clean, service cars that you can depend on. You can find us in Elkhart on State Road 19 and in Mishawaka on McKinley Avenue. Image Motors. See us today.
Hey, welcome to One Stop Furniture and Mattress. You've come to the right place. Here at One Stop Furniture, we offer everything from dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, including mattresses, and so much more. We really are your one-stop shop for all of your home needs. And your biggest benefit, besides excellent prices, we hold inventory of most items and we'll sell to you straight off the showroom floor. No waiting months for your order. Give us a call at 574-322-2012.
At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care.
Today's coverage is brought to you by One Stop Furniture. We really are your one-stop shop. And Michiana Floor Mart, where quality product meets quality service.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Nathan Schrock stands in for the Panthers. First pitch swinging, a wave and a miss. Strike 1, Braden Becker remains on the mound for Elkhart. Tried to check a swing, couldn't. 0-2. Nathan is a sophomore at Northwood High School. He and Ransberger, only sophomores on the varsity roster. A lot of juniors on this Northwood team, a few seniors. Let's head out to center. Falls in for a base hit. So a lot of two-strike hits tonight too. I like the way Northwood approaches at the plate.
You'll see that latest hit right there. Strong hit out to center field. Sherwood made a really good attempt at it, just not able to get it in the mitt.
Mason Bogan.
I think Elkhart pitching has struck out Northwood 5 times tonight so far, Keith, on a quick glance of the old-fashioned scorebook.
Yeah, we got 7 here. Strikeouts.
They've generally made contact. Bogan at the plate. And 6. And plenty of hitting tonight by this Northwood Panther team. 14-7 here in the 6th. Ball and a strike. Up the middle, glove by Becker, goes to second for 1, over to first. Double play. So Elkhart turns the double play. And there's our CarQuest replay, Keith.
Take a look at it right here. Just a hard hit ball to the pitcher. Now over to second to first for the double play.
1-6-3, Rost with a strong throw. So 2 outs as the leadoff hit is erased. 1 ball. Ball high. Breaking ball in. "12 hits so far tonight for Northwood."
Let's see.
And now Dukowski reaches on the base on balls.
14 runs off of just 12 hits.
And, of course, as an example, that's the 3rd walk of the night for Dukowski.
The next batter, the center fielder, Connor Reed.
Now Elkhart pitching with 8 walks on 7 strikeouts.
Called strike.
A triple for the cycle.
Connor Reed. Connor 3 for 3, single, double, and a home run, 4 RBIs. He has K'd once, so he's 3 for 4. But looking for that triple. Ball low. He's having himself a night, that's for sure.
Definitely.
2 outs here in the 6th. Ball gets away. Pass ball. Dukowski advances to second. Count is now 2 balls and a strike. There's a good look at Nate Dukowski. Great family. Wonderful folks. Ball's out, 3 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball. Caught by Sherwood in center field. Nice running catch by Brady. So in the inning, no runs. There was a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. It is Northwood 14, Elkhart 7. You're watching Elkhart High School Baseball on Michiana Video.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to health markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together, we'll help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local health markets agent today.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Sanders Pianowski, legal solutions that work. And Premium Concrete Services, your go-to concrete contractors.
We're back at Elkhart High School. That is Adrian Pettis at the plate in the 9 spot, leading off here in the 6th.
Yeah, Pettis is the bat in .667. He has 1 RBI. Also 4 hits on the season.
Adrian down here in the count and looks at 3. So he'll sit down, striking out for the first out here in the 6th.
The next batter, the leadoff hitter, Braden Becker.
Braden Becker will come to the plate. And there's our upcoming schedule. We're going to be at the Elkhart Athletic Complex tomorrow on Wednesday, April 10th, as we're going to see the second-ranked team in 3A, the New Prairie Cougars, taking on our Elkhart Lions. And then we'll be back, how about that, for a back-to-back facing Penn in softball a week from tomorrow. And then the following day, softball with Edwardsburg. We haven't had a chance so far to see Matt Walker's Elkhart High School softball team, so that'll be exciting to bring you all of that wonderful action on Michiana Video. Becker takes a ball. Ball and 2 strikes to Braden. Stankovic has really been impressive so far in relief. Hard hit ball. Foul. Down the line, so Becker will come back.
Becker reached out for that one, tried to poke it, straddled the foul line there for a little bit, unfortunately went foul.
Hard hit ball, base hit for Becker. Line drive to left field. So Becker tries to get a rally going here in the 6th.
Another one pushed out on the left-hand side. This one in fair territory drops right in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
And as always, we appreciate our friends from CarQuest Northside Auto Parts on County Road 6 in Elkhart, and all of our sponsors of Michiana Video. Also want to remind you about Michiana Mornings, showcasing Michiana businesses on ABC 57 on Saturdays. Please contact our executive producer, Gary Martin. He'll set you up and give some great publicity and a wide-ranging audience for your Michiana business. Brady Sherwood now at the plate. Takes low. Elkhart trying to generate some base runners. Down 7. Strike called. 2 balls and strike. Here's a good look at Ty Stankovic, junior at Northwood High School. A little flare into center, caught by Reed for the second out of the inning. Becker remains at first.
Just a little bit under that pitch. Popped it up a little bit too high there. Interesting how aggressive the wind was when we started. Now just looks...
It's really laid down, hasn't it? Quinn Rost steps in. Officially 0 for 2 with an RBI. Sacrifice fly in the 4th. Plated a run. He hit the ball hard his first 2 times. Becker on first, 2 outs here in the 6th. Runner goes. Ross cranks it. Fair ball. Becker races around third. He's heading for home. He's going to make it on a double by Rost. Makes it 14-8. The first run given up tonight by Stankovic.
There's a replay of that RBI as it bends down the left-hand side, drops in fair. The double gets a run in.
And Becker with some wheels. And Elkhart trying to rally 14-8. Schreiner, who hit the 3-run blast his last time, will step in. Takes high. 1 ball. So Rost with his second RBI of the night. With a double plating Becker. 2 balls. First base open. You expect Northwood to be rather careful with Schreiner here. 3 balls. Brody Weaver on deck. 2 outs here in the 6th. There's a good look at Quinn. 3 balls. And a 4-pitch walk to Schreiner. And Brody Weaver will step in.
The next batter, the first baseman, Brody Weaver.
And I don't think we're going to give a courtesy for Max. Remains at first base.
Brody Weaver with 3 RBIs on the season.
Hard hit ball down the line, racing over. And a catch. Oh, my. Now that was amazing. That's Perry out in right field for the Panthers. A hang with him for Brody Weaver retires the side. Oh, my. I was hoping we were going to have a Northside CarQuest Auto Parts replay on that one. That was a beautiful catch.
That was a beautiful catch.
We didn't get it. But anyway, we'll come back here in the 7th. Elkhart does play to run. They're down 14-8. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video. We'll be back.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Sanders Pianowski, legal solutions that work. And Premium Concrete Services, your go-to concrete contractors.
We are back at Elkhart High School. Going to the top of the 7th, a tremendous play in right field by Perry to end the inning as he robbed Brody Weaver of extra bases.
Yeah, credit to Weaver. He put a good charge into that one down the right field line.
Landon Perry really made a nice play. And so Elkhart down 6. They got to hold the Panthers here, and they'll have 3 outs to work with here in the 7th as A.J. Scott comes into pitch for Elkhart. And once again, Keith, this is a case of getting some young players some experience. There's AJ. Only in our 5th ball game of the year. We have a long way to go.
Yeah, we have not seen him pitch this season.
So some shadows coming over the field. And Northwood will lead off with Mason Warren coming to the plate for his 5th appearance of the ball game. He has walked 3 times and struck out and scored 3 runs. And we talk about all the time, Keith, base on balls tend to score. You're just putting runners on. You're not making the batter hit his way on. It's a free pass, literally. One strike.
Especially when you get those leadoff walks.
And then a base hit. No question. The leadoff walk, you just, without the outs, you obviously have more opportunities to move the guy around.
And I think it all starts from the first pitch strikes that we're not getting.
You got to work ahead. You have to make quality pitches. Even if you miss on that first one, you have to be around the plate. And not a lot of command and control early on. But, again, as we mentioned, Elkhart learning, very little varsity experience on the mound. So this is just going to be a process of Coach Rost sorting all this out. So A.J. Scott on the mound for Elkhart now. And Bo Patterson at the plate for Northwood. Runner goes. Nope, was not going. Fouled off. Out of play.
Slow roller to the fan in the first row. He'll casually get up and pick up that ball.
A.J. Scott, a junior at Elkhart High School. Ball and a strike to Patterson. Hard hit ball. Ross fields it over to second for 1 on the relay. How about that? So Elkhart's turned 2 double plays tonight and somehow has given up 14 runs. But again, it's a lot of that's those walks and all those hits.
Yeah, you'll see the latest double play right here to the shortstop, flips it over and quickly gets over to the first base for the double play.
So Ross did a nice job quickly getting it over. And is that Sherwood going to second?
Looks like Sherwood's at second. Got Ross at shortstop.
Yeah, Ross was still a shortstop. I was trying to give the credit there on the turn. And a fly out to end the inning. How about that? So Elkhart, A.J. Scott does a nice job. He faces the minimum of 3 batters. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Northwood 14, Elkhart 8. You're watching Elkhart High School Baseball on Michiana Video.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Northside Auto CarQuest, Elkhart's auto repair experts, and by Modern Kitchen, redesign, remodel, and relax.
First pitch bunting is Cooper Schutzau as he pops out to the pitcher, Stankovic. There's our replay. And on that technique, Keith, if you put the bat up that high on a high pitch, you're trying to get it into the ground. You're going to pop it up. And so Cooper trying to get something going, but could not do so. So one out here in the seventh. Brady Kelly at the plate. Two balls and a strike to Brady. Left-handed hitter. Ball out. 3-1. Outside corner. Full count. Shadows continuing to come over the field here at Elkhart High School. Ground ball booted. Trying to recover. Doesn't. So Kelly will reach on an error. There's our CarQuest replay.
You'll see the ball hit here to the second baseman. Got his glove down. Just took a little bounce for him. Was unable to gather it and throw it over the first.
So Kelly hustles down the line. He'll reach on the air. One out here in the seventh. Carson Pollard at the plate. Ball one. And you can always feel it get a little cooler right now, too, can't you, Keith?
Yeah, definitely.
Sun starting to set on a beautiful spring day in Elkhart. Good play by Coach Rost.
Nice grab there. Look out to the stands beside us. A lot of sweaters coming out, as like you said, getting a little cooler out.
Ball and a strike to Pollard. Strike two is called. Blocked by Marshak, or Mashak rather. Carson doing a nice job behind the plate for the Panthers. Strike three called. So Elkhart's down to its last out. A.J. Scott.
The next batter, the second baseman, A.J. Scott.
Two outs. First pitch swinging foul. Becker's on deck if A.J. can reach. That's tight. Ball and a strike. outside corner called strike. So Elkhart's down to their final strike of the evening. A ball and 2 strikes to AJ. And it's fouled off right-hand side, out of play. As I mentioned, Northwood will commence conference play next week. They do the round robin, which the Northern Indiana Conference will do next year. Play everybody home and away. Breaking ball. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in Elkhart. Strike 3 called, and that will end the ball game. So Elkhart, no runs across here in the 7th, and that ends the game with a final score of Northwood 14, Elkhart 8. Keith, your thoughts on the ball game?
It's a great pitching performance there by Northwood. Elkhart did show the ability to answer some of the runs that Northwood put on. Just not enough firepower out there tonight to get the runs on the board to win the game, and Northwood comes out victorious.
Well, the one thing you did see that Elkhart could take away with, there was some offensive production. I think that Coach Ross will want to cut down on the strikeouts. You need to see more balls in play. And from a defensive standpoint, I think 6 errors for Elkhart tonight can't happen.
No.
And pitchers have to throw strikes. The base on balls are a killer. And so that's really what the nature of the game is. You see Coach Ross and A.J. Reisdorf exchange pleasantries after the ball game. Ball game that took 2.5 hours to play, a lot of activity, but in the end, Northwood with a winner 14-8 over Elkhart. We're going to see our Elkhart High School softball team tomorrow. Gary, you have any final thoughts? And then you'll see our upcoming schedule is softball, as we mentioned, will be with New Prairie tomorrow on the 17th, playing Penn the following day, Edwardsburg. And then we'll be back here at Elkhart High School on Friday the 19th as the Michigan City Wolves will visit our Lions. So that'll be some exciting action here for you tonight. I want to remind everybody to support our sponsors of Michiana Video, which sponsorship supports Elkhart High School athletics, and a special word to Michiana Mornings, highlighting Michiana businesses. Contact Gary Martin, ABC 57 at noon and 12:30 on Saturday. Gary will produce an outstanding production for you to showcase your business and reach a wide-ranging audience. And, of course, all of our friends on the WSBT media sites, appreciate you visiting us there. We want to give a shout-out to our production crew, Courtney Hamilton and Justin Nelson on the cameras tonight. I'm my friend Keith Bieber alongside me, Matt Yakey. We wish you all a very pleasant good evening from Elkhart High School. Once again, the final score, Northwood 14, Elkhart 8. If you're an Elkhart fan, you did not enjoy the result, but we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And as always, go Lions!
Thank you for watching tonight's game here on the Michiana Video Facebook page. Be sure to like us and follow us so that you don't miss any of the Elkhart streams. Go Lions!